Media. We shall be starting in the next few seconds.
Would you take our next night as I dive into your mind, getting my collection twice? To the edge, but now that I've hit the ground, I will keep on falling.
I think all of us are aware
As the
of the heroic efforts
clearest
and the
audience,
contribution
they see
of Major
that
Sandeep Unnikrishan towards the country and the people. Uncle, Auntie, आपसे पूछना चाहेंगे, we'd like to ask you to say a few words.
First of all, I'm not convinced still that it is 100%. And so, but I'm seeing some very sincere people here. And to be frank with you, I have more belief in Shashi than Adivi Sesh. Because why I'm saying is that when we were in Hyderabad last time, the director spoke to us as director himself, and then he listened to us more than what he has to say. Then only that 10% increased to 50%. Adivi Shesh actually, what he does is that to convince us that I'm not joking or something like that, he speaks very nicely. But Shashi spoke to me in the same tone. Yesterday also he called me. I sincerely hope that he had to be here. But maybe both of them cannot stay away from Hyderabad, and then they are very sincere in the last stages. I will watch the movie, and then you can add that also. See, I will certify that it is 100%. So until then, it will be something between 70 to 80%, because the shoot is over, schedule is announced. Schedule, I mean that the release date is announced. Let us see. Because I have seen Sandeep. There is no wonder that, because I'm his father, but I'm just not his father alone. I'm his critic. I'm his disciple. He was my mentor. Such a personality. You can say that there are many people about it, but he was my son. When a few people came to me when I was in Whitefield in my daughter's place, they just told me that we are going to make a movie on Sandeep. Before that, maybe about a dozen people spoke the same thing, if not in person, on phone, or through somebody else or something like that. So I took it as one of such claim. I didn't want to commit anything, because I'm sure, now also I'm sure that they cannot depict Sandeep as it is. It's not possible. For that matter, any biopic will not bring out anything 100%. I think you agree with me. So, under the circumstances, we should be thinking the maximum, how much you can go, that will be the right thing. I'm not criticizing him. The effort is always appreciated. He is very sincere. And work-wise also, I heard, I have not seen any of his film. Maybe some clips I have seen. I don't want to see that also, because I want to see him as major. Then only I will see his Gutachari also in full. Thank you.
Auntie, may I please request you to say a few words as well?
अभी आपके साथ में ये स्टेज में बैठते हैं, ये सिर्फ मेरे बेटे संदीप के नाम पर, नहीं तो मैं इधर बैठ नहीं सकती। संदीप जाने के बाद 10 साल से अंदर ज़्यादा लोग आया घर पे मूवी बनाने के लिए, मूवी के बारे में बात करने के लिए। फिर मैं सोचा संदीप की तरह कौन आते हैं ऐसा, इसी तरह सोच के 10 साल से बाद संदीप को सीईओ मुझे फ़ोन किया, आंटी संदीप के बारे में एक फिल्म होना चाहिए। लोग आया मेरे पास, क्या चाहते हैं आप? फिर भी मैं बोला उसके साथ, उसको नाम श्री, आपको मालूम है ना संदीप की तरह कौन आते हैं ऐसा, अच्छी तरह मालूम है ना? हाँ आंटी मुझे मालूम है। फिर भी मैं सोचते हैं ऐसा एक मूवी बनाने के लिए। आंटी को मालूम है? नहीं, आंटी देखा ये कैलाशनाथन सीरियल? मैं देखा नहीं। नहीं आंटी, इसमें शिव एक्टिंग किया है ना, आप देखा नहीं? ऐसा बोला। फिर उसको मन में भी मैं ज़्यादा कुछ नहीं रस आया। फिर हम ये कदम किया। फिर मैं सोचा घर पे बैठ के, कितना लोग इसी तरह पूछा मेरे पास, वो भी ऐसा पूछा है ना। अभी कोई आया है तो मेरे पास आया है तो मैं ठीक है, संदीप के बारे में एक मूवी बना सकते हैं ना, ऐसा मैं डिसाइड किया। इसके बाद शेष आया, शेष और शरद और रोहित, ऐसा कुछ लोग आके, सुप्रिया और कुछ लोग आके इसी तरह पूछे। मैं डिसाइड किया ओके, आप लोग अच्छा तरह एक सिनेमा बना सकते हैं, मैं सोचा ऐसा। फिर शेष हमारे घर पे और पूरा लोग हमारे घर पे बार बार आया, ये संदीप के बारे में ज़्यादा पूछा। इसी तरह एक मूवी इधर तक का आया, इतना तक का आया। फिर भी मुझे मालूम, इतना सोचते नहीं मूवी के बारे में, मूवी अच्छा तरह आते हैं और मूवी किस तरह आते हैं, और मूवी के बारे में थोड़ा भी मैं अभी भी वरीड करते नहीं। संदीप एक मूवी मैनिक थे, इसलिए मैं सोचा संदीप, अभी भी मैं शेष को बोला, हम दोनों थोड़ा इसी तरह थोड़ा बात करते हैं ना आपके साथ। संदीप किसी तरह बात करते थे मेरे पास, इतना अच्छा एक्टर को आप मिला, फिर भी आपको बीच में थोड़ा ये बुरा बात करते हैं, क्यों ऐसा? अभी दोपहर को भी मैं शेष को ऐसा बोला। फिर मुझे मालूम नहीं है आप लोग पूछिए, मैं बात करते हैं इधर।
Thank you so much, Auntie. Sesh, we'd like to know from you, and that was a wonderful line that I think now stays with all of us, that we're going to be celebrating his life, not just how he died. May I request you to please say a few words to everyone who's here today?
Hey guys, I think ऐसा है कि I don't know uncle and auntie पूरी तरह क्या सोचते हैं, पर in my heart and mind it's always been a sincere intention to tell the story right. और ऐसा हुआ कि कहीं ना कहीं इस जर्नी में मैं अंकल और आंटी के साथ ये बॉन्ड ऐसे बनने लगा कि मैं अंकल से डांट खाने के लिए तैयार था, आंटी के खाना खाने के लिए तैयार था, एंड देन इट स्टार्टेड बिकमिंग समथिंग लाइक फैमिली. मतलब मेरे दिमाग में ये थोड़ा बैक सीट पे आ गया कि मूवी के वास्ते मैं इनसे मिलने आया था, एंड इट सॉर्ट ऑफ बिकेम कि जैसे कोई 5th स्टैंडर्ड का लड़का जैसे अपने माँ पापा को खुश करना चाहेगा कि यार माँ पापा देखो मेरे अच्छे मार्क्स मिले. सो माई इंटेंशन बिकेम टू write this film and act in this film and make a film जो बस मतलब February 11 को रिलीज़ हो रही है, तो शायद February 8-9 जब भी देखेंगे अंकल और आंटी, just to have them look at me and say ठीक है, we're satisfied. That they're sort of the first audience for the film in that sense. Beyond that, अंकल और आंटी इनके साथ जो बातचीत होती है मेरी, it's always about Major Sandeep. Not so much कि शूटिंग में क्या चल रहा है. आंटी मुझे यादें बताती हैं, ऐसी जैसे आंटी कह रही थी जब संदीप सर के सीईओ ने फ़ोन किया और उन्होंने कहा कि शायद संदीप सर पे फिल्म बननी चाहिए. द आइडिया वाज, आंटी कह रही थी ऐसा कौन है, तो उन्होंने सजेस्ट किया वो हर हर महादेव में शिव जी का रोल करते हैं, शायद ऐसे टाइप का कोई लगना चाहिए. So it was that kind of a very soft small discussion that was happening between family members. It's just my luck कि उस time मैंने जाके उनको फ़ोन किया और मैंने कहा कि मैं एक बार आपसे मिल सकता हूँ. That's all it was. It was, शायद मैं ये कह सकता हूँ कि it was predestined कि जिनको कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं था संदीप सर की ज़िंदगी के बारे में कि कोई मूवी बनाए, सडनली them deciding कि ठीक है शायद मूवी बननी चाहिए और उसी टाइम पे मेरा फ़ोन करना, it's all just predestined. It's not anything beyond that. So keeping that in mind, it became my goal to, as uncle said, it's not very possible कि 31 साल की ज़िंदगी हम we can just tell it in a way कि if we want to tell it 100% accurately क्या हो जाता है, we have to make a film that's 31 years long. That's the truth. So my goal didn't become to tell exactly कि उस दिन सर ने, संदीप सर ने ग्रीन शर्ट पहना था तो शायद इसी सीन में भी ग्रीन शर्ट पहननी चाहिए. My goal didn't become that. It became trying to understand his mind, his heart, his soul. वो हर सिचुएशन में रिएक्ट कैसे करेंगे, वो किसी मुसीबत का सामना किया तो how would he react to it. And I would often call auntie and uncle to consult कि how would he say this, how would he react to this, how would he feel about this. And I think that's where it began. It's like this sense that I just started thinking more and more about him, and my conversations, my bond, my journey so far, all of it's become this thing that's about Sandeep sir, rather than चलो यार ये बड़ा सा सेट बनाया, चलो यार ये कॉस्ट्यूम पहन लिया, चलो यार ये एक्शन सीन शूट किया हमने. At the same time, we've also spoken कि uncle has often asked me, अच्छा इस फिल्म के बाद क्या, कि रिलीज होने के बाद भूल जाओगे क्या मैं. So I think that became my fundamental feeling and responsibility and desire. मैंने खुद के पेरेंट्स से भी बात की इस चीज़ के बारे में कि I'm always there for them and I want to be there for them, beyond the realm of this film, beyond the realm of the release strategy and the marketing and the promotion and all that. the goal is to be a family member and, you know, to look out for family the way you do. And frankly, I think that is why, you know, a few moments before the memorial is about to start downstairs, they're actually willing to be here because they know कि हमारा attempt ये है कि tell a sincere story about Major Sandeep's life, and number two, there is this sense of family rather than it being anything else, any sort of a, you know, film understanding. I think that's what it is. So thank you.
Sesh, well, you have a journey of portraying this beautiful journey that you've done through the movie. Would you like to tell us a little bit about that before we show the video?
I think I think
When we were in the first or second schedule,
I'm sorry, there was a misunderstanding there. I think ये फिल्म के शूट के बीच में, you know, we had COVID, the first wave, the second wave. So क्या हो गया था कि I got a much bigger chance to actually sort of inhabit Major Sandeep's persona. You know, usually एक फिल्म एक साल में बनती है. This became a 2.5-year journey. So I got the chance, and ultimately to make a better film, to sort of try and understand him in a much deeper way. Things about what made him smile, things about his favorite foods, things about his love for animals, things about bakery में उनका favorite bun जो आंटी ने बताया. You know, recently आंटी मुझे सुना रही थी when, you know, he was 5 years old, him singing rhymes in the class, you know, English wale rhymes, Hindi wale rhymes, in fact singing an English song also. You know, it's just it became about less about research and more about just sort of together reminiscing on the soul of someone who's still here, yet he's not. And I think that's largely what the journey has been. I can't even presume to understand what it is they feel on a daily basis. I can only try. And I think that's why I'm here.
Thank you. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, along with auntie and uncle, we should take a look at this journey together. Auntie, uncle, मैं आपसे रिक्वेस्ट करूंगी कि प्लीज़ आप हमारे साथ यहाँ पर आ जाइए.